car keys and goes out, drives off, and doesn't come back for maybe a few hours and come back after a few hours, and he now decides to have a conversation. Well, that's a conflict language. Now, there are 5 distinct conflict languages. There's reflection action, there is deflection, there is suppression, there is aggressive confrontation, and there is meditation. Yes, I'm going to give you an outline of all of these because it's important that in relationships, in family, you understand your conflict language so that when a fight or a conflict arises, you know that, okay, this person doesn't like to be spoken to, or this person doesn't even want to have that conversation until at a later time. Or you know that, my partner is aggressive. Oh, if we have an issue like this, that's when she will be shouting or he will be screaming at the top of his voice. Understand that about your partner and about your family members so that when any issue occurs, you know how to best navigate it. And this is something that we also need to excessively talk to our better halves about, our siblings about, because it's important. Now, the reflection action part of fight language. Now, it's embraced usually by individuals who prefer to navigate conflicts by processing them internally before engaging in. Even though she may seem composed outside, it's a lie. It's a lie. Inside, in her head, she has thrown a tantrum. She has screamed the entire building down. But she's trying to reflect on how best to take an action. Right. And I dare say maybe this is one of the best because, you say the craziest things when you're angry, and you cannot take back some of the things that you say, especially when you're upset. And it stays with a lot of people. It stays with family members. You say something out of anger. You are upset. You shout. You scream. I don't even know why you're doing this. I regretted ever meeting you in my entire life. These are the things that you say out of anger. But if this person love language is, if your love language is reflective action, you're going to reflect on the right pattern and the right words to use before you actually indulge in the conversation. Now, another fight language that I've come to realize, because these are the things that we need to keep having in our family meeting, because Family Matters is about family conversations and family meeting. We're having that conversation. It's a round table. So yes, you can be a part of the conversation. What do you think your own conflict language is? What is your fight language? 0705890497 is the number to call. Or you can call me on 0805092097. Now, I'm going to be side by side talking about how you can actually deal with people who have these fight language so that you ensure that there's a connection and mutual growth and understanding in your relationship with your spouse and with your siblings. Now, another person in the family, their fight language is deflection. Yes, deflection. Now, this strategy or tactic is to use humor. Growing up, my mom used to be so upset at my sister because anytime my sister does something wrong and my mother is trying to correct her, she'll be laughing. You are laughing. Why are you laughing? Do you think this is it? They're not trying to address the issue because they don't think that they should at that point in time. And every time I think about how she used to make jokes or used to laugh, and when my mother is upset or when I'm upset, I always fume. Why are you laughing? But that is her fight language. That is how she best knows how to put herself together. Now, some of them use disruptive. As some people call it gaslighting. Like in relationships, I see that some people call it gaslighting, and they see that, why are you trying to make it seem like it's my fault? Why are you trying to trivialize? Not gaslighting, I beg your pardon. They try to trivialize the matter. It's not that deep now. I'm upset. You did something wrong. You're telling me it's not that deep. I'm the one who is having the feeling. Why are you making it seem like I'm not, what I'm saying doesn't hold water? They are deflecting. They don't know how to navigate through the issue. That's their fight language. That's their conflict. That's how they know best how to deal with conflict. And they sidetrack discussions. It can be confusing. And sometimes it actually creates disconnections between partners and even family members. the realization that an individual chooses to deflect in moments of conflict can maybe even create an environment where honesty can take the front row. And you can have genuine dialogue after it. You maybe see somebody is really upset. So it has its good part and its bad part. So you see somebody's fuming and you try to use a joke to like try to create a soft landing. And then afterwards have a conversation. Okay, well, and not that I didn't think that you were wrong or you were right. I just wanted you to calm down before I address the issue. So yeah, some people use humor to deflect. Now, some people is suppression explosion. Someone say piang piang piang. Yes, suppression explosion. Now this fight language, the person first of all conceals their emotion. They are upset, but they suppress it. And this is bad, because it has proven to actually destroy a lot of relationships and marriages and sibling conversations. And it sometimes even fosters sibling rivalry, because yesterday we spoke about sibling rivalry. And I tried to sit back and said, you know what, let me even try to analyze this a little properly. But before we do that analysis, we're going to go on a short break. When I come back, we're still talking conflict languages right here on your One Family, One radio station, Super 92.7 FM.
92.7 Super FM.
As a fan of praise and worship, imagine the rhythm of BJ Sax, Yinka Alashiyori, and Blessing Lopez. The ministration of Tokwe Alabi, the vibes of MK, Mike Abdul, Tosiano, Tony Adoki, Testimony Jaka, Akboro, Tosi B, all on one stage, and a host of other prominent ministers. 2024, increase and abound. Location is the Police College Ground, Ikeja GRA, on December 26th, Boxing Day, from 10 a.m. Entry is free, because you don't have to pay to praise.
Praise in the city, give Jesus praise.
A Thanksgiving music festival, powered by CC 1051 FM.
So I know the rest, oh. Me, I don't get many friends, oh. Tori pe won't call me back, oh. Just another boy from the ghetto. I be looking for daily bread, oh. So for me, a body day, oh. Yeah. So I carry my family for head, oh. If them never jump, I must double us, oh.
I dare say that this song absolutely warms my heart every single time I play it. Welcome back to Family Matters right here on the Super Breakfast Show.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. 92.7 Super FM.
Well, today on Family Matters, I'm having this conversation with you, and you can be a part of it by either calling or texting or sending a WhatsApp message. 0705 8904927 is the number to call me on, or you can call me on 0805 092097. You can also call me on 0802 502 7711. 0802 502 7711. On WhatsApp, you can do that message to me right now, 0705 6900927. That is the WhatsApp line, 0705 6900927. Yes, I had earlier mentioned the first two fight languages. I'm treating fight or conflict languages right here. As much as we know love languages, there's also something called conflict language. And the first one I earlier mentioned was reflection action. That is, this person reflects on what they had done. They keep mute throughout the entire conflict, and then before they act. So it's like thinking before acting, so that you do not do the wrong thing or say things out of anger that could create a strain in that relationship. Now there's deflection. These people, they used to use laugh to end everything. You're talking to them. That is because they use it to actually cushion the effect, and then later on have a conversation with you about it. Or maybe not. Some of them are very stubborn. They don't do that. Well, I mean, the next one I was going to talk about before I went on that break was suppression explosion. This one, it's not good at all. But yes, it's good that you know that this is your partner's love language, and then walk through with them as individuals. We're human beings. We soak up like sponges. You can learn, you can unlearn, and you can relearn. Well, this suppression explosion, this person, I'm about to explode, that song, yes, it suppresses whatever, your emotions. I mean, you may have done it once, they don't see anything. You do it again, they don't see anything. And they keep suppressing. And this is really bad, because the day that they explode, you'll be asking yourself, is it not that I said this, that this person now decided to throw a tantrum about it? Guess what? They've been suppressing the issues that has been going on in that relationship, in that marriage, in that sibling love. They've been suppressing it. Oh, maybe take, for example, I'm going to use sisterhood as an example. You buy a shirt, your sister takes it and wears it the first time. She doesn't wash it. You buy another one, she takes it again at a later time. She doesn't wash it. You wash your clothes. She doesn't wash it. You notice that it has been a pattern for her to go to your wardrobe to take clothes without washing them. And you didn't see anything the first, second, third, fourth time. Maybe she says something, another thing entirely. When people are having a conversation, you will not disrespect me, blah, blah, blah. And then you guys start going on a spree of shouts and clambering down on each other and fights and all that. And the younger sister is asking herself, it's not that I just said this thing. Why is my sister angry like this? Well, she's been suppressing. She's been suppressing everything that you've been doing. And then when she explodes, the roof is let off. The roof is let off. So yes, it's important that you understand that this is also a language, and if you are that person, you need to work on it, really, because it doesn't. Once somebody upsets you, say it. And I feel like, yes, your conflict language, when you realize it and you don't think it's good for your health or the health of your relationship or your friendships or even your spouse, it's important that you can try to help the relationship blossom by either working on yourself to actually reduce it, or even, having a conversation with your partner. Say, this is my maybe if you notice that I'm squeezing my face, ask me what's going on. Let me tell you, because I will not say anything, because that is who I am. But who you are can change. Yes, it definitely can. Now, number 4 on my list is aggressive confrontation. This one, Nigbao. As soon as you are firing her, she's firing you back. As soon as he's saying his own, you have given your own. Straight up. You are not waiting for anything. As it's happening, you are shouting, you are screaming. That is aggressive confrontation. And that is a conflict language. In times of conflict, people do this. Oh, yes. I know quite a number. As soon as bass goes, we are going back and forth. And I don't think two people that have aggressive confrontation as their conflict language should be in a relationship. No. Because the roof of the house may not stand the test of time. So yes, this person literally is aggressive, has an aggressive approach to conflict resolution. They employ this language to take control of the conversation. They raise their voices. They use dominating body language to impose their perspective as to what they think about the situation. In the heat of the agreement, this dominating partner may unintentionally even overshadow the voice of the other one. You will not tell me that. You will not. You see how people are shouting. The other one is trying to calm down, but it's becoming an issue. So now, the person who is on the receiving end of that sometimes feels unheard and undervalued. Recognizing and addressing this dominating fight language is essential so that you create a good, a healthy relationship between you and your partner, because it's rather important that you both live in peace and harmony, because that's what we preach here as a family radio station. It's Super 92.7 FM. I'm the gifted goddess, in case you're wondering who's speaking. And the number to calling to be a part of this conversation, yes, you can calling, is 0705 8904927 or 0805 0920 Alternatively, you could call the number 0802 502 7711. These are the numbers to call. You can also send me a WhatsApp message on 0705 6900927. 0705 6900927 is the WhatsApp line. Well, let me head to the phone lines. It's been buzzing for quite some time now, but I just said, okay, we lost that call. I just said, let me analyze or put it together first before I start taking calls. All right. Hello, good morning. What is going on this morning? Let us see. Okay, another call's coming in. Kilo Shele, bye. Okay. Let's go. Well, you can also send me a WhatsApp message. 0705 6900927 is the WhatsApp line. Now, the last conflict language is meditation. Now, this person combines compromise and collaboration as a problem-solving response, so that all participants are calm. They don't think too much. They are not aggressive. They just they are accommodating. This set of people, they are accommodating. They avoid as much as possible the conflict, and if the conflict comes, they sit down and say, okay, sorry. If it's to apologize to you, they will tell you sorry, just so that peace will reign. They thrive in trying to make sure that peace reigns. Yes, that they are peacemakers. They just meditate on the issue and let's talk about it. Let's look through it. They exhibit a natural inclination towards finding common ground and fostering compromise during disagreement. They don't mind apologizing to you, even though they know that you are the one who is the problem or you are wrong. That's what they do. These are the individuals. They don't stress. They are stressless. Hello, good morning. Okay. You can call me back 0705 890497 or 08050920927. Now the question I'm posing to you is, do you know your conflict language? Do you know your partner's conflict language? With all these that I have actually outlined, how best are you putting it to good use, to understanding it and knowing how to navigate through it? Now, like I earlier mentioned, the 5 fight languages or 5 conflict languages: reflection, action. We have deflection. We have suppression, explosion, which is not a good thing. And then we have aggressive confrontation. And finally, we have mediation. Oh, mediation was the word, not meditation. I beg your pardon. Mediation. This person likes to mediate the issue. Okay, let's sit down and talk about it. Please, let's not even stress. Let's not stress. Let's not go. Let's just, please, let's solve this problem. Let's not even cause chaos. They try as much as possible to do that. So understanding your part,